Hey, what's up, Cultcha kids? Welcome to a new episode of Culture Shock TV. I am your host, Rory and I'm sorry we've been out of action for a little while, but we're back, we're doing videos. Look, we're talking about toys. I'm not just complaining. The complaining will come afterwards. But for now, let's just talk about DC Collectables. So, I don't know if you guys know, but on top of making lots of comics and movies and all kinds of stuff, DC are also really good in the collectibles game. We're looking at a bunch of different ranges of what they do, and I'm going to run you through a couple of them. And these are all new ones, except for this one, but we'll get to that. So these are the DC Icons line of statues. As you can see, they're all the same size in scale, they've got the same bases, and they're running through all the DC heroes. And I just think that if you've ever come to a Supernova and seen our display, you can see how they actually look excellent when they're all lined up together. We've got a couple of different icons online, you can get a couple of them, but I suggest that, you know, as they come through, pre-order them and get them and start a collection. Get them all like lining up your mantelpiece or whatever, man, or like a bookshelf. They look amazing. Moving on, let's do the bombshells now. The bombshells have been very popular, as you would imagine. We don't hold on to them for very long because they usually sell out quite quickly. But this is the newest one we've got. She's in stock right now. This is Batwoman. As you can see, she's facing, so you can see a nice little Gotham Knights thing there. Super cool, in the bombshells range. She's playing baseball, she's old school. Everyone knows what bombshells are. I don't need to tell you, right? I don't think so. So she's the newest one, she's very cool. The newest of the DC Cover Girls range is Wonder Woman. I have Katana out here just because I like her. She's an older one, we still have a couple left in stock. I just like, again, like the DC Icons, they have similar bases, right? So if you get a couple of them, you can line them up. For the price, you're getting these incredible little detailed statues, good paint, good sculpts. I think they're doing a really good job over at DC, really impressive. Moving on to some of the bigger ones, so this is just a bit more of a one-off thing. I don't think he's a part of any kind of range, but The Flash. Season 1 The Flash. Looking very rad. So as you can see, Season 1 doesn't have the white bit yet, but you know, you can't expect DC to make everything straight away. I'm sure there'll be one of them to come soon too. Looking very cool, very into The Flash here. Anyone who knows me personally knows I'm loving the show. Season 2 is kicking ass. Oh my god, so good. And yeah. Okay, we're back. We've had a bit of a set change and we're talking about figures now by DC Collectables. So DC Collectables are doing all kinds of different figures. Not only are they doing like video game ones for Batman Arkham, they're doing ones based on the animated movies, they're doing ones based on their TV shows, they're doing ones just based on the comic book series, but then they're also doing these designer series as well, where they're giving artist spotlights for people like Jay Lee or Greg Capullo, and I'm sure there's many to come, their iterations of DC characters. So it's not just like a simple, just collect this one set of all the figures. There's so many types, and I think that's kind of cool because then you can focus your interests. If you only really like Greg Capullo, you can buy all his stuff based on the modern New 52 Batman stuff, or if you like Jay Lee stuff, you can get his things, or if you just like the TV shows, there's Arrow and Flash ones, you know. But the thing I want to talk about that's brand new that we're really excited about is the DC Icons line of figures. So these are the first 3 we have so far in Series 1. Batman is still on the way, which is why, where's Batman? Of course Batman is in Series 1, he just hasn't made it here yet, but I'm too excited I have to talk about this right now. And we've got Green Arrow instead. Classic Mike Grell Green Arrow. So you can see the figure has an incredible amount of articulation, and that's what the DC Icons figures are kind of priding themselves on. There's a picture that I'm going to be putting up right now of the anatomy of a DC Icons figure. They've got so many different joints, so many different bendable bits, so many different points of articulation. It's just ridiculous. So you can pose these dudes however you want. I even love that, like, even little arrows are like little separate things you can actually pull out of his quiver. There's multiple hands that you can swap out, so you can either be a punching Green Arrow or a bow and arrowing Green Arrow. And I think that that's super cool that they're giving the freedom for people who, because I assume most people who are going to be playing with these figures are going to take pictures and put them on Instagram. Figures like this give people the opportunity to kind of put them in any pose they want, and I love that. I love that you can really get around it. And look, so they've already had Series 2 announced, and they're up for pre-order on our website, and I'm sure there'll be heaps more to come. DC Figures, they're kicking ass. They're doing really well. These are great. I'm really excited. Now, you can pick up all these on the website as well, and then I'm going to get to one last thing, which is very exciting to me. I'm going to cut to that right now as well. Okay, here it is, the piece de resistance, the animated series 90s style Bruce Timm Batmobile in all its glory. Oh my god, this is exciting. Look, if I wasn't excited enough for those previous things, those videos, it's because I didn't care nearly as much as I care about this. This is incredible. Here's the box. It's in line with the design of all the other animated series figures that have come out so far. There've been amazing ones. I've been collecting them all. I'm very excited. Not only does this thing open up its little cockpit and you can put your Batman and your Robin in there, the thing lights up. Now, I'm very sorry, batteries are not included, like all the great toys of your childhood, but when you do put batteries in, You get headlights, you get light up console, and you get the thruster and the lights at the back. Oh my god, it's incredible. So excited. So I'm going to show some cutaways now of the light up functionality and how cool it is. If you've been collecting these Batman toys, even if you're not, if it's not too late, you can buy these and you can track down the other ones. I think we've still got a couple of them online. There's still more in the series to come. Like anyone who grew up in the 90s, I think that the Bruce Timm Batman is probably the best Batman ever, the best iteration of Batman. Kevin Conroy is the best voice of Batman. Mark Hamill is the best voice of the Joker. Everything about it is incredible, and I think that it's so great. It's such a testament to the series that's, you know, more than 20 years old now, to still have such a legacy and still be creating awesome things like this. And yeah, oh, it's just incredible. So alright guys, we had fun, we looked at toys, I drove stuff through cardboard boxes, now we're going to get to the serious stuff. And that's with the hate on social media. So, as you know, as you've probably seen, you may be one of them if you're watching this video, there was a lot of hate coming our way on the Facebook page, post New York Comic Con pops, and post the flash sale we posted up on Monday. Just want to let you know that the notion of these sales are that they are limited quantity products, they're only limited to a couple of people. Some of the products we even got as low as like 36 of an item, New York Comic Con. So, not everyone's going to get the exclusive item they're looking for. There are always going to be more popular ones than other ones, and we don't have infinite amounts of those stock on hand. So we do our best, we make it as fair as we possibly can, we get it out to the people who order it first, it's first in, best rest. So some people had problems with maybe they couldn't check out with their cart, they couldn't see certain things on their browsers, or they had issues just working with the website. These kind of problems are something we take very seriously, and they're something that we are putting to our third-party web developers to make sure that when this happens again, we will try to avoid these kind of issues. They're not something that we plan to do. We don't go out of our way to make this inconvenient for people. We want to make this as convenient as possible. But the fact of the matter is that we only do this probably we've done it 3 times this year, so it's something that we don't need to be prepared for all the time. It's something that when it happens, and we do our best to make sure it works on our end. Sometimes there's issues, but we try and clear them up as quick and as possible as we can. We're not trying to favor anyone, we're not trying to screw anyone else over or do anything like that. We're just trying to do it as best as we possibly can from a work side of things to make sure we're here, we're available, we can make it work, we can do it. If we were to leave it on a weekend or outside of work hours, there'd be issues that we would encounter and then we couldn't fix because no one's there, and that would be even worse, and there'd be even more hate. So based on the time there, that's not something that we're going out of our way to annoy anyone. We're trying to do it while we're here and we're present and we're working. So the thing about these sales are that the quantities are always going to be limited. They're highly limited pieces. That's why everyone's trying to get them, right? And not everyone's going to be able to get these products, right? If you go in with this sense of entitlement that you're going to get the pops that you need and you want, or you don't care about anyone else, that's not how it's going to play. Not everyone's going to be pleased with the outcome, right? So if you just go into these sales from now on, when we do them a couple of times a year, you go in hoping to get something. If you get it, that's all well and good, that's great. If you don't, you missed out. People miss out on lots of things, right? Not everyone can get everything they want. That's not how the world works. It's like Bruce Almighty giving everyone the lottery. Not everyone can win the lottery, right? That's a really obscure reference, but that's the first thing that came to mind with a laptop. I am not Jim Carrey with a laptop right now. I can't make everyone get the pop vinyls they want. They are limited, right? And sadly, people do miss out on things like that. I'm really sorry, but that's all we can really do. We can sell them to whoever orders them, and they get their products, and that's it. If you miss out, you miss out, and I'm sorry. And on a bit of a lighter note, guys, if you're checking our Instagram, which is @Popcultcha, keep an eye out for David Lee Roth. He's there doing something a little bit strange, so go check that out and see what's going on there. There might be some clues to what's coming in the next couple of days, and it's going to be exciting. But let's hope that we can keep, mending those bridges, and you can enjoy yourself, and you can still come online and Popcultcha, you can still watch these videos, you can still be a part of the community, and we can all just get along and have fun, play with toys. Thanks, guys. All right, post-show bonus. In the time between making the video this morning and now, we got 5 new of the DC action figures from the animated series. So you got new animated series and the original. These are incredible, and as much as I love all the other ones, I love these ones the most. You saw how excited I was about Batmobiles. Now you've got your original Batman to go with your Batmobile. All these are up online right now. Buy them, they're amazing. I love them. Bye.